Hello viewers, I've promised to bring you a very important knowledge that I know if you are ready to listen and watch to the end, to benefit you a lot, especially you that wants to learn, you that already have an idea of what we are doing here, and you that is already educated on what we have in one or two ways. You benefit a lot from this tutorial that we are about to engage in. Or before then, smash the subscribe button below. Don't forget and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload video, you'll be privileged to watch it every time. And I told you, I promise I'll be uploading video twice a week or 3 times a week. It all matters how the strength carries. Alright, let's dive straight into the tutorial. As you can see, I have this Technophone Hot 6 to be precise, if I'm not mistaken. That should be Hot 6 606B or K7. I know both of them, they are in a little bit similar, but what we have here is always similar with power buttons. Like I will always tell people who are like me, trying to grow up in the phone repair world, there are most times you're always short or limited of resource to get what you need done. This is another way you can help your customers and help yourself. If you see how I was opening the panel, under the panel you will see the connection I did here. It always have the positive and the negative, and when you move it straight to the power button, find that the up is always the negative when you are using your meter, while the down is always the positive. And don't forget, the positive connects to every part of the panel that is positive, while the negative connects specifically to where you need it to, where it functions. Okay, now if you have issue like this, that the power button has a cut, so there is no flow of current to the power button, what do? You pick a connection wire. When you open down there, you will see where they wrote G, you see where they wrote P, you see where they wrote D and U. The G is ground, which is the earth. It directs everywhere in the panel. The earth connects everywhere in the panel, everywhere. So if you take that wire that it's meant for ground, place it everywhere, anywhere that the earth comes across, I tell you, the connection is already true. If you use a digital meter, you see a red indication. Red indication, it shows continuity, and it has connected. It has connected, showing continuity, steady light. There is a connection. So if you anywhere, any iron you put in this place, now you see the panel, you move from one point to the other, you place it around, it will always connect. There is a connectivity. So when you have that positive directly to the positive part of the panel, you see what I did here? I scrape a part of the panel and connected the positive part of it down to the positive part of the power button, and it gives you what you want. Then you take the negative and bring it to the first part, the upper part. That's where the negative part is. It doesn't read Earth. It connects automatically. And when you test it, it works perfectly. I tell you, phone repair is not a do or die stuff. When you see a problem, first of all, think, how do I solve this problem? How come about this problem? Why is this stuff like this? Where is the problem coming from? Because here in Africa, we are kind of limited to the knowledge we have. With the knowledge you have, yeah, we don't know how the phone is produced, but we are blessed with the knowledge of repairing it. See exactly how I fixed it. Yes, you connect it down to the power button. Immediately it answers you. And by peradventure, after connecting it, it doesn't answer you. Know fully well that that power button has a problem. What do? You see that you changed it. I think I've shown a video where I already changed just that single part of the power button. That is what you do. You change it. When you change it, you connect it back. It works. You don't need to fix it where the thing cuts. No. Where the stuff got caught. No. Just cross your connectivity wire. The stuff answers. And most times you see all these power button of a stuff, they are tricky. They're kind of tricky. Many times you will even be a customer will be using it, unknown to the customer that there is liquid inside. How the liquids enters, we don't know. They will bring it, you see the phone going off, going on, going off, going on. It's a sign that the power button is off. Immediately you raise the panel, it will stop. If you raise the panel, it doesn't stop. You know that there is another problem with the panel of the phone. Like what happened there, I read it, the connection was true. I read the other part, the connection was true. But the phone is not on. Though the phone is on, but the power was not responding. What do I have to do? I have to find what was exactly the problem. I noticed that because there was liquid inside, the soldering was not going through the inside. And when such things have already happened, it's always difficult for it to take lead. Unless you are able to find a pinch, just a pinch, where you got uh, an interface, you place it there, it works. If you don't forget it, it's not going to work. Then you have to ride down to the market and get a new one. Though I finally got the phone fixed, the phone was fixed. The client have to say, thank you, because it was cheaper than the usual and the regular. Yes, it was cheaper. It depends on your location. Your customers will appreciate it. They will like, wow. So this stuff can be fixed with little amount like this. And if you are able to fix it, well, believe me, last like the normal one. There is no different. You've just done your work right. And that is it. But first, most times, you have to confirm with the customer. Can I do this? Or do you have cash to fix a new one? If the customer have cash to fix a new one, yes, you fix it for the customer. But if it doesn't, say this is what I want to do. Like a client I met the other day, I was like, guy, Um, what do you want me to do? He said change the power button. How specific? I should change the power button. Say yes. It's okay. After I've changed the power button, he said, "Did you change it?" I say yes, I changed it. He said, "Okay, let me see the one you changed." I showed him. He said, "No, I mean change the flex." I say, "How can I change the flex, Oga? I can't change the flex. We did not bargain for the flex. We only bargained for the power button, and that is what I've done for you." He said, "Man, you not try, guy, you not try." I say, "Bros, don't carry your frustration and put it in my head. I'm not the cause of your frustration. If you have money, you bring. Let's go and fix it." And this is a guy I've been working for a long time. Most times, they even come to my shop. I say, "Bro, can you fix this stuff for me? I don't have cash right now. Maybe later I'll pay you." I say, "Okay, fine. We've been together for a while. I'll do it for him." Then he comes back on another bad day for him. Tell me, that's how clients behave. Most times you have to be patient with most of them. Most times you have to be like, "Okay, I understand your situation." Yes. There are some who are meant to just test out your integrity. And don't forget, your integrity is the key. You need that integrity to keep working. You want people to refer people to you. And you're there because they will always refer people to you. Because you know what you are doing. So for that reason, you should be proud of what you are doing. Most customers will come with the intention to just relegate your ability. Don't let that happen. First of all, don't jump into conclusion. I found cases where I've jumped into conclusion. I found out that I was wrong. Yeah. Customer says, this is what happened. When I brought the phone was on, but after I fixed the charging port, this charging port stopped on. I say it's not possible. This phone was not on when you brought it here. You say, "I tell you, my friend, this phone was on when I brought it here. What are you saying? You just spoiled my phone and you're telling me this phone was not on when I brought it." I say, "Calm down. I put it to you that this phone was not working." But on the second thought, I say, "Okay, let me see." I took the phone, I pull out the charging port, put in the battery. Damn, the phone comes on. I was like, "Really? You said it? Yeah, you said your phone was on it? Really?" I was like, "What have I done? How would this stuff be like this?" You know, some phones are cheeky. How would this stuff be like this? Especially all those ITEL phones. ITEL is a good product though. But most times, if you're not a good engineer, you'll find ITEL will just bring down your pride. It will reduce your pride. Now, the phones that at least I can vouch for, they are good in producing charging port. So I took the phone. I found out that while fixing the charging port, you find out that most legs were closed, some breached, and the phone doesn't entertain bridging. It wants a professional work. So immediately I lined up the leg and make sure they are well separated. The phone came on. I started charging. I was like, wow, man. You don't always need to, you don't always need to jump into conclusion. You don't have to jump into conclusion. Because when you jump into conclusion, you find that you might lose your customers even after you've done the right thing. Yes. It has happened. If it has not happened to you, it depends on your location. Because you feel that some customers are like, let me just go and test this guy if he knows what he's doing. Unknown to you that they were sincere, they were genuine, they really wanted you to fix it. Yeah, I've come across many customers who will meet you and say, "Boss, look at what I want you to fix for me." I say, this stuff I can't fix it. Say, bro, try and fix it. I want you to fix it. I know you can fix it. I've seen you do something like this before. Just try. Many have confidence in you. They don't want to lose that confidence. They just want you to try. And you have to have confidence in yourself that yes, if I make attempt, if I give him my best, I'll do it. And secondly, most times you have to be relaxed. You have to be relaxed when doing your work. Relaxed. If not,